Hey friends, Malika here from Malika Semper Astrology, and this video is going to be for you, Cancer risings, Cancer ascendants. I want to look at your chart and just share with you where the growth opportunities lie right now, where good luck is sprinkled in your life right now, and it really has to do with all things behind the scenes, your private life, your inner world, your dream landscape, Cancer risings, and your spirituality. That is where life feels really rich right now, really open. There's a lot of growth happening for you in the area. Let's start with your spirituality. It's a beautiful time to really um, hone in on what are your spiritual practices? What does your faith look like? What do you believe in? What is that thing that feels bigger than yourself that you lean in on and have a lot of trust in and go to in times of needing support? It can feel like a very emotional time for you right now, Cancer risings. Sensitivity is heightened, feelings are heightened. But it benefits you in some way. There's a lot of growth when it comes to allowing the deep dive into the feeling world, into the introspective lands of the very inner introverted self. So spirituality is going to be like medicine during this time for you right now. Spirituality is going to open up doorways and opportunities and make you feel larger than life, as is your dream world. Do not put aside your dream world or ignore your dream world right now. Dreams can really guide you right now, Cancer rising. If you are in times where there's an important decision to be made and you can't make a decision for the life of you, or something's coming up and you don't know how to move into it, yada, yada, yada. Before you go to sleep at night, Cancer rising, I want you just to pray to your dream angels or whoever you pray to, whoever you speak to subconsciously, and ask for the answers to come through your dreams. Ask for you to be shown the highest purpose and direction for yourself in your dreams. And then ask to remember it when you wake up. Cancer risings, I would keep a dream journal by your bedside right now, because dreams are so rich for you right now and give you so much direction and guidance that we can't ignore them. And we have to, upon waking up, jot down certain things that stood out to us in our dream world, certain numbers, certain feelings, certain smells, certain people that showed up within our dreams, and just watch as the picture gets clearer from answers coming from your dreams. You could be really confused in the waking world right now, but the answer and the directness and the clarity comes from your spiritual world, your inner world, and your dream life right now, Cancer rising. Okay. This is also a really good time for you guys right now, Cancer risings, to come to the completion of some sort of cycle in your life. You're ready for it. It's going to feel good to complete something in your life, some sort of old story, old habit, old pattern that is done now and that is ready to be let go of. It's going to feel good to complete this particular cycle and let it go so that you can move into renewal and move into rebirth, which is happening for you guys next year. But right now, where abundance lies, where opportunity lies, where growth lies is in closing up certain chapters, wrapping it up, putting a period at the end of the sentence, and letting it go so that we can be lighter, so that we can be clearer. Okay. Um, and it really is about, when I say about all things behind the scenes, you're doing this big internal work, and it's not necessarily meant to be shouted from the rooftops, to be shared with the collective. It's a very personal time for you where you are diving deeply into your subconscious world. Um, and you're seeing the richness of that. You're seeing the richness of solo time, alone time. In fact, that's where you thrive right now. Being alone, healthy isolation, there is such a thing as healthy isolation, brings you some sort of opportunities and good luck right now. And it's this idea of, I don't constantly have to be bombarded with external stimulus. I'm coming back to myself. I'm coming back to a sacred, quiet space really cultivating for yourself a sacred quiet space is going to be really important right now too, because that is where you can do your most richest inner work in solitude, in solidarity, by yourself. It's like coming back to these quiet spaces you create for yourself, Cancer rising. And much like we plug in and charge a phone at the end of the day, if we don't forget, we are plugging ourselves in and recharging our own rich inner world. Okay. So there's a lot of inner work that you are going to feel growth happening from. And it feels good to do this work right now. It's not so much like, oh, here we go again. It's where you're getting excited right now. So spiritual practices, closing up the ending of cycles, letting things go so that you create more room and spaciousness and lightness for yourself, Cancer risings. Um, and your own personal inner work that feels very private to you, and also tears, sensitivity, feelings, being moved by the emotions is going to feel very therapeutic and good for you right now too. Tears can be like medicine. Let that shit out, let that shit flow, so that things are moving and coming unstuck. There's a richness, there is a therapeutic quality when we let the tears flow right now, because we are so sensitive right now, Cancer risings. It just comes with this huge giant clock that's in the sky above our heads that I'm following for you guys. It's sentimentality. It's just being a little bit tender right now, and moving into your vulnerabilities. That is where growth happens. That is where opportunity lies. And that's where we're getting really excited right now, Cancer risings. Okay. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back soon to give you guys some more updates.